Cat on a Hot Tin Roof is the first play of our current season, the 2010-11 season. We chose it because it's a perfect fit in our overall mission. Over the years, and this is our 28th season, Raven Theater has specialized in plays that illuminate the American experience, what defines the American experience, and what separates, what's unique of the American culture, and defines, I guess you could say, our Americanism. For a while, when I started off, I wasn't quite sure how I would have ranked Cat on a Hot Tin Roof in Williams's body of work. But the more I've been rehearsing it, the more I've grown really to be fascinated by the dynamics that are going on. Cat on a Hot Tin Roof takes place in the big mansion of Big Daddy's plantation in the Mississippi Delta. It's one of the largest plantations in the Delta in this story, and it takes place in the 50s, 1955 to be exact. And in this story, we find out that there are several dynamics going on. That Brick, who is one of the two sons that Big Daddy has a very dysfunctional marriage with Maggie, his wife. And Big Daddy has been diagnosed with cancer and is probably going to be dying soon. It's on the night of Big Daddy's birthday. And so the whole family has come to celebrate Big Daddy's birthday, and then when he goes to bed, they are supposed to talk of dividing up the estate, which all smells very foul to Maggie, and she is fighting for her life. She's fighting to save her marriage, and she's fighting to get a big piece of this plantation.
They rushed down here with the no-neck monsters because, you want to know something? Big Daddy's made no will. Big Daddy's never made out any will in his life. So this campaign's afoot to impress him forcibly as possible with the fact that...
We're just seeing this to say, where the hell is this going before we go back and figure it out moment to moment, you know. Right now, I think you guys are doing a really good job for the first time running this sucker, you know. Maggie's concern is that they have no children. And she makes it clear in the first half of the play that she's been to a doctor and there's nothing wrong with her, and this is her time of the month to conceive, so her goal is to seduce Brick. This is the night that she sees the handwriting on the wall. The clock's ticking, Big Daddy's dying, and something's going to be done, and she feels that if she doesn't have an heir to the throne and by having a child, that Big Daddy will choose to give the responsibility of the estate to the older, unliked brother, Goober.
Maggie the cat is alive. I am alive! I am alive!
Nice. Just throwing it up there, seeing what sticks, what doesn't stick, what worked, what didn't work. Clearly, you know, we've got some choreography, but not a lot. Most of it is just two people dealing with each other, so there's no real right or wrong as long as they're dealing with each other. It's a play in 3 acts, and each act seems to be a play unto itself, because there's a whole business of Brick and Maggie dealing with the ugly truths that they have in their marriage, and then Act 2, Big Daddy comes into play, and he's doing the same thing with Brick, trying to figure out where they may have gone astray in their father-son relationship. And then Act 3 is some attempt of resolving all these issues. But amazingly enough, a lot of our patrons have not necessarily seen it before. So the key is to try to find the interpretation that rings true to today's audience, that they can get totally immersed in the story rather than sitting back and watching it as if it was some period piece from yesteryear that has no effect on the dynamics of their lives today.